Guys, welcome to my very first FM19 video. Before we get into it, the live commentary I did over the game was poor. The audio was very poor. There's an issue with my microphone. I will be getting that fixed, so don't stress. I won't be doing post-recording commentary in the future, but yeah, hopefully very soon I can get that fixed. So enjoy the video, guys. Thanks. First off, I am not Melbourne City in the save, as there were a few problems with the league rules and like the salary cap. I won't get into it now. Hopefully another video I can. But so I've decided to be Liverpool FC, another one of my favourite football teams. They're amazing to watch in real life. Sadly, haven't been able to go yet to see them at Anfield, but hopefully one day in the future. So instead of Melbourne City save, I'm doing Liverpool FC. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. So let's get into it. So guys, here we go. First game of the season. Firstly, let's get into transfer business. Now, I didn't do much. You'll see a big offer there for Aaron Moy, which was accepted, 34 million. But firstly, we'll go into Divock Origi, signed for 17.25 million. Go up to 25 million. Good bit of business there. But yeah, you see Aaron Moy, 34 million. Go up to 47.5. I felt, and Connor Cody as well. 11.25. You'll see why we signed him in a moment. But first up, we go on Aaron Moy here, and he was a pretty well-rounded player. His physicals are a bit low, but other than that, he's a pretty well-rounded player. Huddersfield, probably arguably Huddersfield's best player. So I thought, get him in, a bit more depth into the midfield. Can play a number of roles. You see Diplo playing advanced playmaker, box to box, but one of my favourite players as well, played for Melbourne City, 11 goals, doesn't show his assists, but he got 24 assists that season, 11 goals and 24 assists, that is some very high numbers. Next up I'll show you Connor Cody, very well-rounded centre-back, Liverpoolian as well, from a youth playing Liverpool team, so yeah, need to get him in. I'll show you why we had to get him in a moment. I'll show you his stats. He's very well-rounded centre-back. But, I'll show you why we had to get him in. But first, I'll show you what we're playing vertical tiki-taka. This is probably our strongest starting 11. I'll show you in a moment, but yeah, this is probably our strongest starting 11. As you can see on the screen, I believe I'll show you now the injuries that we have. We had a bit of an injury crisis. So you see Virgil van Dijk injured for 2 to 5 months. So yeah, very disappointing. Probably our best centre back, and yeah, Oxlade-Chamberlain. Yeah, a few injuries there: Matip, Robertson, Lovren. But luckily we're out of it now. Klein just got back from injury. That's why I scrolled down, so just to show you that he's fit. So here we go. Let's get into the first game, shall we? I'll just quickly show you the starting 11s real quick. As you see, Lukaku, Sanchez, Mata, Pogba, Herrera, Adrian Silva they signed. Luke Shaw, Phil Jones, Eric Bailly, Matteo Darmian, and David De Gea. As you see, our starting 11, Alisson Becker, Alberto Moreno, Connor Cody, Joe Gomez, Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Keita, Milner, Mane, Salah, Roberto Firmino. To be frank, this was a very boring game, so I decided to skip to the end. Not much to see. Would have been a bit of a waste of time to record over it. Record commentary over the game. So yeah, decided to skip through, but yeah, 0-0 draw. We had more possession. It was at 10% more. Created a few more chances, but yeah, just both teams very cagey. Couldn't get their shots on target. And now as we just skip through the team talk here. Yeah, big game though next up. We've got Chelsea FC, as you will soon see. So a big game at home. Disappointing. Aaron Moy injured, out for 3 weeks. Very disappointing. New signing, but yeah, just send the assistant to the presser. Not much to talk about. But here we go. Into the next game here. As you see, a few changes. Andy Robertson back in. Changed formation as well. Changed to a normal tiki-taka. Decided to bring Daniel Sturridge up top. Play with Roberto Firmino as an advanced playmaker in the number 10 position there. Actually, I did decide to bring Andy Robertson in, but decided starting Moreno didn't have the worst of games, and he's nice and fit, so don't want to get any more injuries this early on in the season. But yeah, going to go with that team. Decided not to though. John Henderson came in for Fabinho as he was training pretty poorly, so I was disappointed. But let's get into the game, shall we? As you see, Chelsea starting 11, Kepa in goal, Azpilicueta at right back, Rudiger and Christensen partnering in the centre-backs, Alonso at left-back, Jorginho, Fabregas and Kovacic as midfield three. Surprising no Kante, Willian, Barkley at left wing and Morata. Surprising no Hazard either. Neither of them on the bench, maybe they're both injured or sold. I didn't see if they were or not, but let's get into this game, shall we? And here we go, kick-off by Liverpool. We need a big statement win here at home to Chelsea. First home game of the Premier League season. Here we go. Mo Salah for set piece, swings it in. Disappointing set piece there, but Trent Alexander-Arnold will recover it on the wing, and here we go. Gets past Alonso brilliantly. Wow. Salah, Firmino, deflection, goal. Sadio Mane, the first goal of Liverpool's season at home at Anfield against Chelsea. Wow. Well, you see a replay quickly. Alexander-Arnold, excellent bit of skill, even if it was accidental, to get past Alonso, I think it was. Or yeah, there we go. Sadio Mane for the first goal. I like the way the net as well bulges. They've upgraded that very nicely. Good job, FM. Here we go. Skip the header bit here. Alexander-Arnold the set piece. Poor set piece, but Keita will recover it. Takes a strike deflected. Gomez shoots in goals. And Kepa, for an embarrassing mistake there, that is not what you want as being the most expensive goalkeeper in the world. It is only your second game for your new club. Wow, very poor goalkeeping. But Joe Gomez, getting his first goal of the season, even if it was a bit of a lucky one. That's great stuff there. And I skipped it ahead to the end of the match. Not much else happened in the second half except us just dominating possession, and there wasn't many highlights. As you see, 62% possession we had. That tiki-taka really dominates the game. We have a team talk. Calmly just said, really special lads. Everyone was happy. Apparently we weren't favourites to win the game, despite Chelsea losing their first game of the season. So, yeah, a bit strange that one, especially being at home. But, yeah, we get an achievement, first victory. Just going to skip ahead a bit here. And, yeah, decided to attend the press conference this time. But as this is happening, just want to say thanks, guys, for watching. I know it's disappointing if no live commentary. I will hopefully have that fixed. Maybe not by the next episode, but definitely in future episodes. Maybe by the end of next week, I'll hopefully have a new microphone. Yeah, disappointing that I couldn't do live commentary because I was up and about in that Chelsea game, and I was a bit nervous, a bit excited to start the game, and it's a shame that I couldn't do live commentary for you guys. But hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. I will be back for the Champions Cup group stage first round and the game against West Ham at home. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys in the next one.